Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do a winter inspection. It is January 11th, about noon, and I'd say it's probably 53, 54 degrees. So we're gonna just take a quick peek at these because I want to see what's going on with them. It's been a really mild winter and I want to make sure they're not going through their honey really fast. And they're not. So we got right here on the top, zoom in on that. This is the bee ball. This is basically all of the bees balled up in a little ball in order to maintain a 93 to 96 degree temperature. They're going to spread out a little bit right now just because I got the lid off and they're wondering what's going on, but they basically ball up in a little ball and they put the queen in the center and they eat their honey that they stored up all summer. And you can see we've got a couple bees on the outside. There's some wasps that got in there, probably just because it's warm, several of them. I don't see any mites or any flies or anything, so those look pretty good. They're pretty active. It's quite warm out today. I saw a couple of them coming and going from the hives. We'll flip this one up and see what's going on in here. Alright, this one is a little quieter. Spider, gonna kill him, get him out of there. I've got some wasps. I'm gonna take the screen off. I can hear them buzzing in there, so they're down in there. I'm gonna take the screen off. If I can get it off here, and I'm gonna see what they look like down in here. So we've got bees. Oh yeah, they're all right down in that frame. And there's quite a group of them. They're all coming up to the top, so I'm going to put the lid back on before they come flying out of there. But they are in there. It looks like there's still most of the frames in there are honey, capped honey. So it looks like they got plenty to eat in there still. I'm not feeding anybody yet. It's going to get cold again. So we'll worry about feeding here in another month if it starts to get mild and it's not going to get cold, real cold again, so that we can supplement them. But there's a lot of honey in that. I've had some signs of some spiders in this one. But other than that, our little colony. Now there are some flies right there, little bitty ones. I don't exactly know what those are, but I'm going to try to kill a couple of those and to check out and see what, get a zoom in on those and see right here, these right here. I don't know honestly what they talk about the flies and the varroa mites and things. Don't actually know what those look like because I haven't actually had to deal with any of those, so if anybody can identify what that is after this video, comment on the bottom and let me know. I'll look in one more and see if we're good. Lots of honey in that one. Now this is the cornelian. I might be mispronouncing that. Cornelian. These are the aggressive bees. These were the bees that produced the most bees and the most honey all summer long. And it looks like they've sealed the top. Let's see if I can pry it off. Oh boy, I can't get it off. They've really sealed it up. There it goes. Okay, so I can't hear anything. These top bars are full of honey. If I can get one out, I'll show you. Completely full of honey. They're actually not capped off. These wax here are capped, so they've filled them over, but all these are open honey, and I'm not sure, there's more capped on that side. I'm not sure if they did that because they ran out of time or if they just didn't cap them, but I don't see any. There are no bees in this top box, but there is quite a bit of honey. I'm going to have to see if I can lift this box off. because I'd like to see some activity in there. They really got this winterized though, boy. It's sealed shut. There. You know what? It's empty. I have no bees in this hive.
You don't double honey.
Didn't leave it. It died.
You found it on the bottom then?
No, not in the bottom. I can see right through. I can see out the grate on the bottom. I don't see any movement in the hive at all.
Funny to have two that would work and one that wouldn't.
Yep. Unless they swarmed late. Which is really strange because this box, this is the most active box. And it's really full. I mean, they've attached every single frame together and it looks like it was overcrowded. But I added this top box,
which is also full.
And it's full of honey, but they didn't come up. This is full of honey too. These are full of honeys too, so I don't know. I got a mystery on my hands. I'm gonna get in this last box if I can here and see what, just to make sure. I don't hear anything in there, and usually you can hear them. This was the most aggressive box and the fullest box. This was, they were growing fast. They were really reproducing fast and really eating fast. Oh, I can't get in it though. Alright, I think I got it started at least. See if you can grab that side and tip it up. Hold on, okay, hold on. We're going to lift it up, set it on top of the other one. Oh boy, that weighs probably 50 pounds. No bees. Something happened. We're going to take a look at one of these. This is not the color that this is supposed to be. So if you see down in there, those are all dried up. This is a really destroyed hive. Really dark color. There's honey in these. There's not any amount of dead bees on the ground. There's still quite a bit of honey in these. There are no bees though, and I do not know why. Some of these are really attached. I wanted to get another one out to see what it looked like. I'm using a screwdriver today because I don't have my hive tool, so sorry if I look like I'm a little bit of a rookie. Which I kind of am. I think everybody's always a rookie. See, as I'm trying to get this out, it's just full of honey. See, look at that. Loaded with honey up here. Capped off, loaded with honey. This one down in here, look at that one. You see that? Completely full of honey, all capped off. These frames are all capped off with honey. They had more than enough food. So they either swarmed, or I have a disease, or something. I don't see any signs of life, mites, or any kind of other bugs at all. There were some wasps in the top, but something happened, and I don't know what. So I guess we'll see if anybody has any ideas or input on that. This is the first time I've checked the hives since probably, see, this is January. I think I was in them in October probably. probably a couple times in October, and like I said, this is the strongest hive we had, and it's gone. So interesting. I'll have to figure out what's going on, and I'll have to do a division this year and clean them out, fill them back up. So, oh boy, that weighs a lot. This probably weighs more than 50 pounds. Full of honey. I don't know if I can extract that honey. I might be able to use it, I don't know. I'm gonna call my ranking bee helper, see what he says. So that's the winter check. We have first hive is the Americans. That one's doing good, lots of honey. Second hive was actually the division of the Cornelians. So we split that hive mid-summer last year, made this hive. They're doing good. They had the most bees laying on the entrance dead, but they're doing pretty good. Then the strongest hive we had all summer long, all spring long, and all winter long, except for now, is the one that's gone. It's empty. So they have the screens top and bottom just like the other two. They're stacked just like the other two. They actually had an extra honey super on the top full of honey, which they made themselves. Nobody's low on food, so I don't know why I've got an empty hive, but I'll probably get back on and make another video, a short update when I can figure that out, if I can figure that out. Thanks for watching.